All right, Mr. Kornacki, somebody who has a whole lot of political experience, who we have been waiting for as an announcement, may be making it this week, Vice President Joe Biden. This is not Joe's first time considering this. Give us a little history lesson.
I mean, there's two. We say it's a long time coming with Biden, this announcement. It's a long time coming, perhaps, for him in a lot of ways. 2020, he is, it appears, poised to enter the race this week to run for president. Of course, we say if he is elected, he'd be 78 years old, the oldest president ever to be sworn in if he were to win the election. But we say a long time coming in another way. It's this. You can go all the way back to 1980. 1980 was the first time that Joe Biden was constitutionally eligible. That means over the age of 35 to run for the presidency. And Joe Biden considered running for the presidency in 1980. Remember, that was Ted Kennedy, Jimmy Carter. He had folks around him saying maybe there's a path in the between those two. He decided not to run, but you go back to 1980. That's the first time Joe Biden had one of these maybe I'll run for president moments. He had another in 1984. He actually signed paperwork in 1984 to enter the New Hampshire primary. He gave it to his sister. He said, don't file this unless I give you the word. He went on vacation. He thought about it. He didn't run. But again, he almost ran for president in 1984. He did run in 1988. It seemed things might be aligning for him. Gary Hart, the front runner, his campaign collapsed. Biden raised a ton of money, and of course there was this plagiarism scandal, and that set him back. But he bounced back in 2004, almost entered the race in 2004, decided not to, regretted it seemed, did run in 2008, of course didn't get traction in the primaries, but he did impress a lot of folks in his debate performances enough to land on the ticket with Barack Obama, become a two-term vice president. And then we all remember about 4 years ago this time, that very public flirtation with 2016. He opts not to run. Clinton gets the nomination. She loses. And now, unexpectedly for Joe Biden, I think, he gets that one last crack at it. Probably didn't see this coming a few years ago. So one of the reasons maybe if he does get in this week is you've wanted it this long. It's been on your radar this long. This is absolutely the last shot he's going to get. So maybe he figures take a shot at it.
My goodness.